Ahoy, sailors! This is your captain, Dalton Rutlinger. Welcome back to Sailwind. You are joining me back at Cassia Bay because I had to re-outfit the ship. The fin sails were just not working for me. It wasn't going to be a pleasant journey to our next destination if I had kept those. So I just decided to go ahead and get rid of them. So I need to go ahead and redo the lanterns. Now the lantern is already down here. It just needs to be... Maybe I can put it back here? That might work. And then you... I think you should be fine. Okay, so... Yeah. I had to stop here and redo the sail configuration because it just wasn't going to work. I think I've decided that from now on... that's the square sail. I'm just going to stick with the gaff sails from other regions, because I don't like... Oh, hello, you're going to be awkward, aren't you? There we go. I don't like the fin sails. I can tell you after my recent experience with what I was dealing with, I'm not a fan of them. Okay, then I need to do this. Okay, so... Looks like I'm also going to have to deal with re-angling the ship a little bit here. You know, here we go. Here we go. Right now, this game has been getting on my nerves today, all thanks to the fin sails that I had earlier. Because I'm trying to get to Ankh, and those fin sails were just making life difficult. I was going to really struggle with getting to Ankh from here if I'd kept those, so yeah. Admittedly, I might not need the square sail for this, but oh well. We haven't had a square sail yet, except for like the very, very beginning. Yeah, I kind of prefer this setup anyway. I finally got a cabin. I just like the look of this a lot more. I don't know why. I guess it's just an aesthetics thing. So I have an option here. I could just try and sail around that way, but I think my best option would be to just sail straight through here and get to the open ocean out that way. I think that'd probably work the best, so that's just what I'll do. So let's go ahead and get things reorganized a little bit here, because I've suddenly got a lot of extra room. I'll just put you there for now. That'll work. Can I maybe just kind of squeeze you in? Okay, I can go ahead and bring this in now. I've also got 3 different sails now. Each one has a different color. Yeah, this is so much easier than just having those 2 fin sails. I think maybe having a Genoa would have worked a lot better, but I couldn't have a Genoa because if I had a Genoa, the very first sail wouldn't be able to swing all the way out. That's just the way the game operates, at least in my experience anyway. So yeah, we'll just stick with this for the time being. I think this will work a lot better anyway. We might not be as fast, but we'll probably be a bit more efficient. Can we maybe pick up a bit more speed than this? Or is this going to be as fast as it goes? This might be as fast as she goes, which might be a problem. Just one thing after another in this region. One thing I need to do real quick. Okay, yeah, and I got rid of all that extra rigging from earlier. Okay, now we can go ahead and lower you. We can raise you up. Okay. Well, I'm going to make a quick run to the restroom, and I'll leave you guys with this view for the moment. So as it stands right now, this ship is apparently going to be very slow, but I'll take this over the nonsense of the other sails that I had. That was not fun. Like, it took me 3 days just to get from uh, Firefish Town over to Cassia Bay. It was ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start getting things a bit more organized here. But admittedly, I could probably just bring this over here like this for now. Put these back. And I can bring this up here like this. And then, yeah, there we go. Let's try putting it against the wall a bit more like that. Maybe a bit further down like that, so I can actually grab the wedge there. And there we go. That'll be a bit better. Actually, no, maybe what I'll do whenever I get to uh, Ankh is I might go ahead and put maybe 2 lateen sails on this thing. We'll see how it goes. I forgot to actually just switch my currency around too, but I can do that whenever I get to Ankh. Not a problem. Okay, then this can be up here like this. Oh man, I am so ready for the mail courier playthrough. But before I do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a few more tutorials for this game. I'm probably going to do a tutorial where you start off in every region. Because a lot of people have been asking me to do a tutorial series, and I mean, you can kind of use this as a tutorial series in some ways, but I'll do a tutorial where you start off in like every region. And then I'll start looking into the mail courier. Okay, which way are we facing now? Now we are facing, basically, we're going to be facing north. I'm debating if I want to just go straight north until we get to the 31 latitude line. And from there, we can start turning more westward. Alternatively, I might just try sailing just straight to the northwest. That might be the better call. Let's see here. Because right now we're at 28 latitude, 3 longitude, which means we're technically not even on the map right now. Even if I could just get up to 30 longitude, or not 30 longitude, but 30 latitude, I don't know why I get those two confused sometimes. Even if I get up to 30 latitude, that would put me on collision course with most of the islands of Ankh. That's honestly not a bad call either. Oh, hello. We're approaching land pretty quick here. So one thing about this type of build is it might not be super fast, but it is going to be super stable. Go ahead and let this fly for a minute. Okay, then we just need to cut around through here. And that'll pretty much be a straight shot out to the open ocean. Do I want to stop and get any more provisions? I've got basically 4 full barrels of water, so I'm good on water. I've got plenty of fishing hooks, and I've got, like, another row of cheese I can eat, as well as 2 empty, or 2 full crates of salmon. So I think in terms of food, I'm good as well. And I've got just an untold amount of firewood and fishing hooks, so I think I'm good. I think I can just go ahead and set sail. might go ahead and put this down here, actually. In fact, I'll make this a bit more like that. There we go. And all right, we are ready to basically hit the open ocean now. So basically directly to the northwest. That works fine for me. I'll keep the square sail up for now. In the event that we start getting the wind blowing directly behind us, I'll go ahead and lower the square sail because that'll be the most useful at that point. All right. Back out onto the open ocean. Fantastic. Nothing but water straight ahead of us. Okay, apparently the sails aren't like their current... They're not liking their current configurations. Let's go and pull these in a little bit. There we go. I can never get over how gorgeous the sunsets in this game are, as well as the sunrises, but the sunsets especially. They're just breathtaking a lot of the time. Admittedly, they pale in comparison to American Truck Simulator or ETS2, but I mean, this is still just... I could look at that all day. Like, if there's one thing Raw Lion has done right about this game, it's definitely the sunrises and sunsets. Okay, well, I think I'll go ahead and turn in for now, after I get something to eat. I might just save the cheese for a little bit and open one of these crates. Oh, yeah. Lots of salmon. And I'm going to go ahead and turn in for the night, and I'll see you guys sometime in the morning. Alright, dawn is breaking on what is essentially the first day of our voyage. For me, it's a bit longer because I struggled to get from Firefish Town to Cassia Bay with those fin sails, but we are leaving the Firefish Lagoon behind. And I'm going to go ahead and have some breakfast. And I think this time I'll go ahead and start doing some fishing. We are still relatively on course with the northwest. Unfortunately, the wind is trying to still blow in our faces, but it's not working so great. One thing about this particular sail setup is it's not fast, but this will defeat the wind at just about almost any angle. Yeah, we've got our first catch. We got a tuna that ate my fishing hook. Okay, well, it's not like I've got, plenty of them or anything. I think what I might do is I might go ahead and release that out just a little bit. I think it's catching a little bit too much wind. Okay, it kind of feels like we might be in for a storm. Because the waves are getting very rough, and the clouds are definitely rolling in. At least this time I have a cabin I could take shelter in. Wait, is the fish out of the water? Awesome. Just keep going until we get 4 fish. That was fast. Yeah, it's the same type of fish again. Darn it. Okay. I think the wind's trying to turn us a little bit, but I can fix that whenever we get this next fish. If we get this next fish. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay. Can do that, and then Check and make sure we're still heading in the right direction. Vaguely, we kind of are. Holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of loosen this out a little bit. So we're not catching quite so much wind. Come here. There we go. What are you? I don't know if I've seen this type of fish before. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I have. They just looked weird. Okay, let's tighten you back. Dang it. There we go. All right. Okay, now we're definitely sailing too far to the east. In fact, truth be told, what I might go ahead and do is reel this in. Loosen that. And then we tighten this. Or not. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, this is one reason I got a square sail, so I could deal with situations like this. Just back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay. Raise it up. There we go. And okay, what the... Come on, game. Don't be like this. Okay. Even out. That's the wrong thing. Raise this up. Make sure everything is loose. Okay. Now. Let's just start heading more westerly, shall we? Okay. Now loosen this. Keep getting that mixed up. Okay, that should be about right. The waves are not making this easy at all. And I need more firewood. Can we even still see the... Yeah, they're still back there. Really want to be heading a bit more northerly than this. Oh, there, that'll work. Yeah, the tuna's finally done. These look like they should be done before long. Ah, yep, that's finally done. At least the waves seem to be calming down a little bit now. Might just have some sushi with this. really hoping the wind shifts to blowing directly from the east before long, so I can actually use my square sail. I could use it now, but I wouldn't be able to use it the entire way because they would just catch too much wind and potentially capsize the ship, so I don't want to take that risk. We're doing fine with the current setup anyway. It's not a fast build, but it is a stable build, if nothing else. Oh, I'd probably go ahead and just do that, actually. And also loosen that out a little bit. How are we doing? Well, maybe not quite that sharp. Not quite that sharp. Up there-ish. That would be fine. Yep. Well, I think I shall see you guys back in a moment, whenever something more interesting pops up. Okay, so it's been quite a bit since I left you guys, but we are finally at the 30 latitude mark. Unfortunately, the wind is still blowing from dead west, which is very annoying, to say the very least, because it should be blowing from the east, not from the west, but whatever. There's nothing I can really do about it. So, from here on, I guess probably what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sail to the northwest for a day, and then the following day what I'll do is I'll sail to the southwest, and we'll just kind of zigzag until we finally get to Ankh. I don't know if this will be done in this video, though, because usually the wind is blowing that way in this part of the world, but not today, apparently. Today the wind is deciding to be my enemy in more ways than just one. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, honestly, but there's just nothing I can do about it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now finally heading a bit more westward. The ship is constantly trying to fight me at every chance that it gets. But we are pretty much on a collision course now for the Ankh region. The wind is still not blowing in a favorable direction, but it's getting closer to doing something along those lines. The ship really does not want to stay on a direct course. I'm having to check it every so often to make sure it's still on course, but we are making progress now. We are more or less on a collision course for one of the islands of Gold Rock City. I'm just going to go ahead and reel this in. I don't think it's really doing that much good. If anything, it might be knocking us off course more than anything else. Okay, so screenshot. I'm not sure where we are in terms of longitude. I've been dealing with the storm pretty much all day, so the storm just recently dissipated. So I wasn't able to take a reading, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to. And right now, I wish the ocean would always be this calm. This is the calmest I've seen for a long time now. Yeah, I can only imagine the trouble I would have had with those fin sails. Thank God I made the decision to get rid of those things. Okay, we are making very good progress now. We've pretty much got the wind almost entirely at our back. I'm just going to make sure that we're still on course. I've also been watching a fair amount of YouTube videos while I've been crossing the ocean, so it's one reason I haven't really been recording that much, but yeah, I don't want to have the audio from those videos in my video for obvious reasons. The video would get taken down. And I don't want to have to cross the ocean again just to cross it a third time. But yeah, we are more or less heading in the path that we need to. I finally got the square sail all the way down. On that note, let's go and reel this in. There we go. The wind has kind of pushed us a bit further to the south, which is why I've got the ship angled to the northwest. Because the wind keeps pushing us just further and further south. Last time I looked, I was actually on the latitude 29 line, which is not where I want to, which is where I don't want to be. I want to be on the latitude 30 or even 31 line. So yeah, we should see Gold Rock City not too long from now. Actually, where's the sun relative to us right now? I can do a longitude reading. I probably need to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I'll wait a couple more minutes, and then we'll do a longitude reading. And figure out where the devil we are. That might be close enough. It won't be accurate, but we'll at least be able to try it. Okay, so which is going to be kind of hard to read because it's going to be right there on that line. If this is anything to go by, we're exactly at the longitude 0 line. Yeah, that's gotta be right. The sun is pretty much directly above us. I'm gonna see longitude 0. Which would put us roughly halfway. Okay. Yeah, we still have a ways to go, but now that the wind is pretty much behind us, we should be able to get there pretty quick. So, yeah, I'll see you guys again shortly. Caught a tuna. Anytime you're ready, fish. Anytime you're ready. There we go. It looks like it might be another tuna. No, I think I see some yellow on it. Yeah, it's one of these things. Boop. That might actually be better off as sushi than anything else. And looks like our stay sail is having some issues. This is just so incredibly relaxing. I'm loving this. Now that we've got the wind primarily at our back, the game is just easy as a breeze. Oh, here we go. What is this gonna be? One of those things, okay. Oh, it's another tuna. Okay, tell you what, I'm just gonna have you as sushi. Um, Another tuna? Another tuna. All right. Boop. Yes. Come on. Oh, hello. You're gonna be not a tuna, but you'll do. And he took my hook. Oh well, I've got like 40 of the darn things. Start smoking those, and the sun is about to set. Actually, might actually go ahead and loosen this a little bit. As well as bring this in just a couple of turns. Alright, as the sun sets, I shall see you guys soon. Hey, this is interesting. I think my character has finally gotten sick. Huh. I guess that's what I get for not bringing any oranges with me, but, uh-oh. Which way are we currently facing? Yeah, I need to face a bit more this way. Okay, there we go. Well, hopefully we arrive soon, because being sick like this is definitely going to make sleeping very difficult. When last I looked, we were at longitude -1, so we're getting closer. We are definitely getting closer. And it looks like dawn is about to break. And I checked my latitude before I started recording again, so we are still on track. Yeah, we're basically heading like dead west now, so that works for me. Oh, that's the moon. Okay. I was a little curious there for a split second. Okay, it seems like we might have a gale coming in, so on that note, let's go ahead and raise this up. And we can raise up the gaff sail instead. It'll mean we lose some speed, but we won't have quite as much of a risk of blowing over. And I did find out, actually, that you can burn your fish with the smoker. It takes a while, but you can actually burn your fish. So that was interesting. Can we see anything just kind of poking up over the horizon? Yeah, I don't see anything. We're still way too far away. Okay, I'm not liking this. The wind is shifting too aggressively for my liking. I guess I'll join you guys again at noon, whenever we can get some readings. Okay. I think it's time we can start taking a reading. Let's go ahead and do this. Grab this. Let's see here. I am going to say -2, maybe -3. Actually, I think it's closer to -3. Hmm. Looks like we might be a bit too far north as well. My character's still sick. I don't think I have a way of curing the sickness until we get to Gold Rock City. Or at least some other town that has a hotel in it, or inn, tavern, whatever the heck you want to call it. So at nighttime, we'll take a reading with the quadrant, and we'll kind of determine where we are in terms of latitude then. Right now, yeah, we should be able to just keep this heading. I might turn us a bit more that way. There we go. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing from the northwest now, so we're not able to use our square sail. At least not efficiently. So we're back to using the old gaff sail. Ironically, I think if I had kept the old rigging that I had before with the gaff sails, I probably would have been there by now. Because that thing was stupid fast, but I'm excited to try something out with this particular boat, because I think this will be the first time I've ever been to the Ankh region with the cog. So I want to try some things out if I can. Hey, it is now nighttime again. So we are still at the latitude 30 mark, which is pretty much exactly where we want to be. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing raindrops. I think. I thought I saw a raindrop. Maybe it was just splatter from the sea. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Scan the horizon. So far, I still see nothing off on the horizon, but maybe by daylight we'll be able to see Gold Rock City. Maybe. It's not a guarantee, but we've got to be getting close enough. We should start to see a little speck of it at some point. So I shall join you guys whenever Gold Rock City makes itself known. Oh, hello there. I see something off in the distance. I do believe that to be Gold Rock City. We have more or less made it, everybody. It'll still take a couple days for us to actually get to the city itself, but it is definitely in view. So we no longer really need our navigation tools or anything. We just have to actually make it there. Along the way, we might actually stop at... hang on. Okay, no, I actually need to go to Ankh Academy, but that's on the other side of Gold Rock City, so we'll definitely be stopping there first. And then I might just call it a video whenever we get to the Ankh Academy. But before we do anything, I definitely want to change out the rigging because I want to experiment with something. I'll definitely have enough money to do anything that I need to do. Once we get done with the circuit here, I may or may not head back up to Astron. Actually, no, we're not quite done with this yet because we still have to go to Oasis anyway. I almost forgot about Oasis. Oasis, if you're wondering, is maybe 3 days north of Gold Rock City. You'll be able to see it at nighttime by, like, the only lighthouse that's actually in the game. Can we spot any of the other islands? I don't think so. I think we're just stuck looking at Gold Rock City for now. We've made it, everybody! We've made it! Probably go ahead and clean the deck off a little bit. I haven't done that basically all trip. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Usually the wind is pretty much always at your back whenever you're crossing over to Gold Rock City, but for me, this entire time, the wind has been blowing from my side. There was a short period of time where the wind was actually kind of blowing in a way I could use the square sail, but not so much this time. It was interesting. Well, I'll see you guys whenever we are finally getting closer. Oh, we have visual confirmation of our first settlement. That is going to be Albacore Town. I would sail there, but the wind is blowing directly from that area, and quite frankly, I'm ready to bring this video to an end. Because I have been sitting here, it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've been sitting here for like, since 8:30. So yeah, I'm ready to wrap this video up. Thankfully, Gold Rock City is not too far away. Before I wrap up the video, though, I do want to experiment around with a couple different changes to the ship. Whether or not they work, we'll have to see. I have no idea if they will work, but what I'm envisioning in my head is kind of badass, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to turn the ship a bit more over here. It's amazing how whenever you finally get close to your destination, the wind decides it wants to start blowing from that direction. Oh well. Well, with any luck, we should be at our destination today. How much time do we have left? We still have 21 days. Okay, this needs to go to Ankh Academy, though. Or I might just say to heck with it and just sell it at Gold Rock City. It's not like money is really going to be that big of a deal to us anymore. Do I see another island? No. That's the moon. Oh, wait, what is... I see something else out there that might actually be one of the AI boats. Yeah, that's definitely one of the AI boats. The people on that island over there are probably looking at this boat thinking, what in the world kind of boat is that? It's very colorful, if nothing else. We'll be going there probably in the next video. In fact, that might be the last stop we do before heading off to Oasis. And yeah, while I'm here, I'll probably go ahead and buy... I don't know. I'm still debating whether or not I just want to go ahead and sail back up to the Eastern region before calling it a series. It's going to be a very long and ultimately boring episode, but I don't know, maybe I can. Latine sail, that's probably what I'm going to get whenever I finally get to Gold Rock City. You can also get Latine sails from Astron as well, but they're kind of ugly, in my opinion. So I don't really mess with them too often. The Latine sails from here, though, are amazing. They look just like that over there. question is, will we make this today, or will we make it more towards the middle of the night? Right now, I'm thinking it's probably going to be more towards the middle of the night by the time we finally get there. Place your bets now. Okay, everybody. It looks like we are finally on the outskirts of the city. This took forever, it seems like. I'm glad we're finally here. Now, there are a couple of sandbars I need to watch out for. Let's make sure everything is as tight as we can get it. Okay. So I think I shall accompany you all the way into port. Honestly, I might just go straight for it. Well, no, that really wouldn't be such a great idea. Then again, I could use the wagon. That might just be what I do then. Okay, let's go ahead and start turning for the dock area. Once we finally get moored up, I'll probably go and sleep at an inn so I can stop being sick, and then after that I'll probably unload the cargo. And then we shall upgrade the ship once more, probably for the final time. I'll just be glad to finally have something new. The gaff sails we can get here actually aren't that bad either. Alright, I can officially say, welcome to Gold Rock City, everybody. There is the Sandbuck right over there. This is probably the best ship in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and start bringing everything down. Let's go ahead and turn those off, and then turn that off. Okay, now we can do that. Before I go to... Actually, what I'll do is I'll go and collect the wagon first. Except I need to transfer or exchange some currency here. You go to you. Okay, we'll go for... Give me as much as you possibly can, please. Okay, no, it takes 12 of those. Okay, so I'm just stuck with 7 of these types of coins. That's fine. Okay, you. Not you, but, yeah. How much did that eat up? Hardly any. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I was able to hire the wagon, because you have to have a reputation in order to actually use it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's done. Now I can go hit up an inn somewhere. Where is the inn? I would like to have the inn, please. Looking for a green flag. That's the art store. I know for a fact there's an inn somewhere here. Maybe it's closer to the dock. Or maybe not. Hello, are you what I'm looking for? Yes, I believe you are. Okay. We should finally have our sickness cured. Could buy a picture or two if we wanted to, but I don't want to. They're also extremely expensive, so I wouldn't really bother. At least not until you get a bigger ship. Okay, so now we come to the more interesting thing. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Actually, what do you look like? It's black. Huh. Right, well, we'll go ahead and get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And let's go ahead and do this. We'll do that, and then that. So first thing first, can I... Maybe not a long one, but... maybe something like that? And then... or maybe I could go for a tall lateen over here as well. Maybe I could try that. That's too short. Okay, so I can't put a square sail. What about a stay sail? That's way too small. That could work. Okay, no, it has to be up high. Alternatively, what I could do is... okay, maybe not quite that big. I could go straight back to the gaps, honestly. What if I didn't do that? Do that, and then we just go for... okay, not that big. Lateen sail, let's go for maybe a long lateen?
Or we could go for a tall lateen. That doesn't look terrible. Can I add a gaff? No. I didn't think I would be able to, but you never know. Hmm. Tell you what, I'll just go back to, Actually, no, I'm not quite done yet. What if we put on... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Gaff 11 yard, holy crap. Actually, what if... Do that, do that. Can I get 2 long lateens? I doubt it, but... You never know till you try. Okay, what about a small lateen? Okay. Go for another small lateen. Okay, that actually doesn't look half bad. Then we can go for... That won't work. Stay sail. Let's go for... I think that's the only one we can get to work. Let's try it. Why not? You know what? Let's also just go ahead and clean the hull, too. Since we're here. Okay, of course, now I need to rearrange everything. I just want to see how well this thing handles. So if I decide I want to make a turn upwind, oh yeah, check that out. This might be what we stick with for a while, guys. I kind of like the look of it. And black sails, they're kind of hard to beat, if I'm going to be honest. They are kind of hard to beat. Okay, well, on that note, let's go and reel this in. Let's also reel this in. I think I'm going to call it a video there. And I'll offload some more cargo and get some things rearranged. And next time, we'll begin the Ankh circuit. Bonk. Alright, yeah, I will cut off here, and I'll see you guys next time. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, guys, God bless, take care of yourselves, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!